for your forecast first. WRBL News 3 First Alert Weather.
All right, well, we've got a few showers, light rain moving across the area. Make sure if you're heading out, grab the umbrella because we're going to have more scattered showers for this afternoon. Live look outside at Phoenix City Amphitheater. Again, we've got some clouds. We did have some sprinkles over Columbus. We're sitting at 80 degrees. We can definitely tell the areas where we have the rain versus the areas that we don't. We're sitting at 90 degrees right now in Americus. Going into the rest of this afternoon, early evening, temperatures warming up, getting into the upper 80s to low 90s with a chance of a few scattered showers and a few rumbles of thunder.
This midday, we're learning Washington's likely plan to assign Fort Benning a role in the southern border showdown. Plus, an update from the courtroom on the five-corner lotto murder trial.
All right, here we are. It is week 2 already. Do you believe this, guys? For a Kids Summer Cupboard right here at McDonald's. We're live right off Airport Thruway, right off of 185. You can't miss us right here till 6:30. This is our 4th annual Kids Summer Cupboard with On Your Side Squad. Come on down.
Awesome.
They got something for you if you can bring us a donation. It's coming up.
On your side. This is News 3 Midday.
A good Wednesday afternoon to you, everyone. I'm Greg Loyd. The Trump administration is reportedly considering Fort Benning as a place to house unaccompanied minor children apprehended at the United States-Mexican border. And that's the big story this midday. The reports are coming from multiple media sources. And right now, News 3 is working to learn more on the story, too. The Atlanta Journal-Constitution says unnamed sources report that officials with the Department of Defense and Health and Human Services are touring posts today. Reached in Washington, D.C., Representative Sanford Bishop, a Georgia congressman whose district includes Fort Benning, said he had not heard of the plans and had not seen the media reports. Asked if he were in favor of housing immigrant children on Fort Benning, Bishop said initially he would be in favor. Now, we'll have much more tonight beginning at 5 Eastern. We've got our eye on a number of other big stories for you this midday, including a shooting in Phoenix City and more on a murder trial winding down in Columbus. Phoenix City police say a shooting left a man needing surgery after a gunshot wound to his chest. It happened last night shortly before 6 in the evening in the 2100 block of 5th Avenue. Police aren't releasing the victim's name or age. They say his condition is unknown right now, but investigators say a man and woman were seen by witnesses leaving the crime scene right after the shooting. Anyone with information should contact Phoenix City Police. Well, closing arguments continued this morning in the murder trial of Jelante Cleveland and Courtney Williams. The two men are charged in the 2016 murder of 23-year-old Vestal Patel at the Five Corner Lotto convenience store. Cleveland's attorney, Jennifer Curry, made her case to the jury this morning. Prosecutor Don Kelly is following her before the case is turned over to the jury to decide the verdicts. Williams' attorney, William Kendrick, made his closing arguments yesterday afternoon. Deliberations could start as early as mid-afternoon today. Well, thanks to the incredible generosity of you, our News 3 viewers, our 4th annual Kids Summer Cupboard campaign is off to a great start. Now, during our kickoff food drive last week, we collected more than 600 pounds of food and over $150 in cash donations. That equates into just under 1,500 meals that Feeding the Valley Food Bank will be able to provide to hungry children in our area. We're looking to add to that total today with our second food drive of the campaign this year happening now at the McDonald's on Airport Thruway here in Columbus. News 3's First Alert Chief Meteorologist Bob Jeswald is again leading our efforts and joins us live now with more. Good afternoon, Bob.
Well, you're right. Hey, good afternoon, Greg. And if you heard the First Alert weather team and you heard Nicole and all of us are talking about this rain today, so we're bringing it inside McDonald's. And you got to understand here, 1 out of 5 children are food insecure, so they're always trying to get that next meal. Is it nutritious enough? Is it there for them so it can help in their development? It's important to make our children healthy, and this is what we're trying to do today, to try to tackle that. And you can make the difference. And we're going to show you how you can in just a moment. But first, I want to give a shout out to our presenting sponsor. It's Daniel Appliance. And also, we're going to talk to one of our sponsors. We have several today, is John Foy, the Strong Arm. And this is what he had to say about today's drive.
WRBL is doing great service for the community. In our firm, we like to get involved with anything that helps children.
We support Feeding the Valley Food Bank and their efforts to collect and distribute food to families in need. Some children in Georgia do not get the food they need during the summer when school is out. I have 4 children myself. In Georgia, 1 in 5 children are considered food insecure. Every donation helps our local families. For those of us that are fortunate, please help our children by making a donation to Feeding the Valley Food Bank.
Sound nice and loud when you do that. All right, welcome back. And again, thank you, John, for your support. And John, you know, he has kids of his own, and he understands the importance of this, as we do too. And our host sponsor today, McDonald's, is here, and we have a little something from McDonald's right here on Airport Thruway from our On Your Side squad. Guys, give it a little round of applause there. And what that's going to do, that's going to certainly give you a little love when you come back here and show us your love as well. Also want to thank our friends at Midstate RV, along with Dr. Robert A. Vasquez and his team at Columbus Periodontics and Implant Center. They're sponsoring us today's drive. And this is all designed to support the incredible job that the folks are doing at the Feeding the Valley Food Bank. And again, one of the organizations Feeding the Valley partners is True Spring Academy. And our director is Rob Strickland. Rob, good to see you. We've been showing you some of the food items. This is kind of our display. These were donated, but these are the foods that we're looking for. Rob, why is this important for the Academy?
It's important to understand that so many lives who belong to our school, to our academy, they're just shaky. And to provide stable support through the programs of Feeding the Valley, through what's happening today, is just helping pave a lot of steady road forward. So it helps a ton.
There it does. And we want to get your ton of foods, and we want to see you here till 6:30 tonight, Greg. We're right here off Airport Thruway. McDonald's. You can't miss us off Interstate 185.
All right, Bob, great job, and thanks so very much to you. We'll check back in with you later. And we thank you so much for watching WRBL News 3, your #1 source for news at midday. And we've got much more for you coming up. But first, let's check in with meteorologist Nicole Phillips.
Hey, thank you, Greg. And we've got a few showers out there, a little bit of light rain as well, moving across portions of the area. Now we'll have an even better chance as we go towards this afternoon. Don't forget to download our weather app to always have the latest forecast, especially with all the rain that we have in the forecast starting the end of this week and into this weekend.
News 3 is on your side with Greg Loyd. And meteorologist Nicole Phillips has your first alert forecast.